Hey, it's a ZM update video. Not gonna waste your time.
Well, this is going to be a bit weird. This is Jesse, aka Celltrex Millennium on YouTube, and right next to me is my friend Ross. So, how about you introduce yourself?
My name is Merlin Ross Welcome, and I'm a special education teacher at Glendale High School in downtown beautiful Glendale, Oregon. And Jesse and me are avid moviegoers.
Yeah, we've been together doing the creative supports thing for going on 5 years now.
I think it's longer than that, probably closer to 6 or 7.
Time flies.
Needless to say, in that amount of time, we've seen probably better than 50 to 60 movies together, somewhere in that vicinity. Probably
pretty
more.
Close.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've seen our fair share of movies. We've given them very good ratings, like 9s or 10s. And when we've seen shitty movies, we've normally given them like 4s.
I think the lowest one we rated was a 4.5. One of us gave it a 5, one of us gave it a 3, and so it averaged out at a 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Hot Tub Time Machine? I think was that.
Oh god, that movie! I still can't believe that movie got a sequel.
Oh man. Kind of makes you wonder about the producers in Hollywood.
Yeah. Speaking of producers in Hollywood, today this is going to be a bit of a special vlog review because me and Ross, we're going to be checking out both the GhostBusters reboot and The Secret Life of Pets. One of them is guaranteed to make us laugh. The other, we'll let you know after the movie. So,
well, I have my apprehensions about Ghostbusters. It's such an iconic and funny and entertaining movie, the originals with Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray, and the fact that they've have a whole new cast and have kind of changed the whole format around, I'm a little apprehensive.
And we're pretty much forewarning you here. We're not going to hate the movie just because it has an all-female cast. Calm your... should we say calm your tits? Or...
however you want to put it, but, it has nothing to do with gender in my book. It just has to do with, I'm really going to miss the iconic actors of the original movie.
Yeah. So basically, cool your jets. We might give it an okay review, or we might destroy it. We'll let you know in about 2 hours. So yeah. See you in a bit.
1 hour and 56 minutes later.
Well, we just got out of Ghostbusters.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
That too. And I'll be completely honest here, people. I was not liking this movie from the trailers because, let's face it, the trailers were god-awful. They were literally god-awful. But as we just got out of the movie theater, it really, really surprised me.
Yeah, it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's like...
I was willing to go see the movie because I like Kirsten Wiig. I think she's one of the more accomplished comedians that's come out of Saturday Night Live in quite a while, so I wanted to see her.
Yeah. Personally, I haven't seen much of Saturday Night Live because most TV doesn't really interest me anymore. And so most of the humor in the movie kind of fell flat for me.
Anyway,
Though there were some good scenes, like when the scenes when they were first testing their proton packs and stuff like that, and testing out new ghost weapons like the proton glove and the paper shredder thing. That was neat. And plus the final battle in Times Square. That was actually a decent action sequence.
I appreciated all the references to the original movie, the Stay Puft. Was it the Stay Puft Marshmallow guy or whatever they called him?
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Though the way he looked was like a really, really bad Macy's Day Parade balloon.
Yeah. But all the original actors made cameos. That made me happy.
Yeah, Bill Murray was playing Walter Peck, that EPA character from the first movie. Like from the first movie. Yes, sir. This man has no dick.
Yeah.
That line.
Yep.
So there is a thing as being too overloaded with references. Like at points when you watch this movie on home video, you will notice that it remakes parts of the original movie beat for beat, like literally beat for beat. Like, I've noticed a lot of things in this movie that were like, they really recreated that from the original movie.
Well, shall we rate this movie?
Yeah.
You go first.
Let's rate it. Well, I'm a fan of the original movies, and as a possible alternate universe version of the original continuity, in terms of a letter grade, I was originally going to give it like a D-, but because of that, I might bump it up to perhaps a B-. In terms of a letter grade.
Don't we usually give them a score between 1 and 10?
Yeah. In terms of a normal school grade, it would be B- or a straight C. In terms of a number grade, it would be, I think it would be about a 5. It's an average movie. I honestly thought it was going to be god-awful, but it certainly surprised me.
I was thinking about giving it a 5.5 or a 6, but I really think that the savings grace of the picture was some of the ladies. Kirsten Wiig, for one.
Kirsten Wiig, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, I thought the ladies did a good job of owning their characters, and I think that was a savings grace of the movie, and so I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6.5.
Yeah, though personally one of my favorites from the whole movie was Holtzman. She was funny.
Chris Hemsworth was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's just
they had him portray a dumb blonde receptionist. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I didn't like that I was hearing from reviews of the movie. Is like people were saying that all the men in the movie were either complete friggin' idiots or complete assholes. And Chris Hemsworth was one of the dumb assholes. It's like, why do you do that to Chris Hemsworth? He plays Thor in the Marvel movies, damn it!
Well, it was kind of cool to see Chris Hemsworth in kind of a regular guy role, though, because he always plays these, superhero or medieval roles, where he's always a badass. So it's kind of cool to see him take on a little bit different role,
Yeah. Although, I do have to mention, the whole Rowan, which the Rowan is the actual name of the GhostBusters logo, so that was kind of weird. So the bad guy Rowan turns into a monstrous version of the Ghostbusters logo, which really looks like Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Not kidding. And the way they defeat him is by shooting their proton streams into the dude's junk.
They lit his junk on fire.
There was also some other types of humor like poop jokes, yada yada. That kind of humor just does not do anything for me. I'm sorry.
Me neither, no. But they left it open for a sequel. If they do make a sequel, let's hope that it's an improvement from this one.
Oh yeah. And just again, we were not going to hate this movie because of the female cast. I think one of the reasons why the movie is not so good is that Sony and Paul Feig just went completely the wrong friggin' way of handling the online criticisms. Like, there were people who were dropping legit criticisms about the movie online, like legitimate criticisms, and they weren't just bringing up the fact that the cast was all female. They weren't really angry about that. They were just bringing up legitimate criticisms, like some of the ghost designs didn't look that good. The trailers, I think the trailers spoiled all the best jokes in the movie, to be perfectly honest. But yeah,
actually the apparition in the mansion was probably the best one.
Yeah, the first ghost, which kind of reminded me of the library ghost from the first movie, now that I think about it.
And the rest of the ghosts, the apparitions after that one weren't quite as cool looking, but
yeah, it's like Slimer and his wife, for real? That looked completely stupid.
Well, they had to put Slimer in there. What would a Ghostbusters movie be without Slimer?
Yeah, it's just the Slimer's wife thing. It's like, hey.
Hey, well, we need to get taken off here, so.
Yeah. So, more or less overall, Ghostbusters 2016 is decent movie. Check it out once. Maybe rent it on DVD. Maybe. Anyway, yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing it again. My girlfriend wants to see it, so I'll probably take her to see it, but it's probably not a movie I'd add to my DVD collection.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Even though I have both the original movies.
Yeah, if you can find like a decent 2-pack of the first 2 movies, nab it. I think it was like $5 or $10 when I got it. But yeah, in closing, this has been Jesse Elias, aka Zeltrax Millennium, and
Merlin the musician.
Yeah, he does music a lot. So, later, guys.